On the 24th of October 1971, over 100 people attended a meeting to discuss the possibility of forming a community association in Kingsley. The meeting agreed that one was needed, and Kingsley Community Association was formed. One of the association's roles would be to investigate the feasibility of funding and building a social centre where village organisations could meet. Vale Royal District Council were approached regarding possible funding to help build the centre. Unfortunately, the council decided that it could not financially support the project, but it would offer the services of the council architects department to design the building. Vale Royal District Council offered to produce a plan for the centre which could allow construction to be undertaken in various phases. The first phase of the centre was estimated to cost £24,000. In April 1974, KCA obtained grants of £12,000 from the Department of Education and Science and £6,000 from Cheshire Education Department. Gaining these grants meant that the Community Association would now only have to raise £6,000 to build the first phase of the centre. KCA decided to investigate if it would be possible to build the centre by using local tradesmen and volunteers and to only use specialist external companies for work that could not be undertaken by local people. This would greatly reduce the cost. Many local tradesmen offered their services free of charge and numerous villagers volunteered their help. This meant that possibly all phases of the scheme could be constructed for the £24,000. To raise the outstanding £6,000, many fundraising events were held, and a 100 Club was organised, which had monthly draws. Kingsley Carnival was also revived after an absence of 44 years. More funds were raised when the Community Association successfully submitted a tender to Kingsley Parish Council to undertake the reconstruction of the Nab footpath from Guest Slack to Dark Lane. Parts of the path had collapsed into the brook. An army of volunteers worked tirelessly transporting stone in wheelbarrows to return the footpath back to a lovely walk which everyone could enjoy. Eventually sufficient funds were raised, and Kingsley Community Centre was going to be built. The ceremonial cutting of the first sod was undertaken on the 15th of February 1975, by Major Bonner, Secretary of the Cheshire Community Council. Major Bonner had been extremely supportive in obtaining the grants for KCA to fund the building of the centre. The building of the Kingsley Community Centre had started at last. Kingsley Community Centre was officially opened on the 4th of September 1976 by the chairman of KCA. The final cost of building the centre was £21,876. It was valued for insurance purposes at £75,000, which meant that the people of Kingsley contributed over £50,000 in free labour, materials and plant towards the scheme. Tragically, overnight on the 6th of March 2004, the centre was severely damaged by fire. Once again, the community spirit of Kingsley was raised, and under the supervision of members of the village, the centre was rebuilt. It remains a thriving centre which still serves the needs of the community.